Hey y'all, just going to show you how I do chili on the kettle. This is just some bacon grease that I'm smearing on the bottom of the pan. I'm using 2 packs of ground venison. Use whatever type of meat you like. I'm just kind of smashing it down there, adding 2 large onions that have been diced, about 3 tablespoons of garlic, and some additional granulated garlic. That right there was some beef bouillon and some salt and pepper. Just want to mix it up. Add whatever seasoning you'd like. And I'm using the slow and sear MasterKettle with the slow and sear FireBaskets. Right there, I'm just kind of dividing it up. Not very graceful, but I'm getting it done. And as you can see, they're great. I'm just putting the pan there, and I'm going to smoke it. And I stirred it up several times, as you can see there. This here is just your basic cornbread recipe. I like to call it the old-fashioned style. You can make yours as fancy as you'd like. Add some jalapeno, some bacon, some corn, some cheese. All of it, it would be delicious no matter what you do. After stirring it up, I went ahead and added the elevated grate just so I can put the cast iron pan on there. And it does have some bacon grease in there. I like it to get good and hot before I add my cornmeal mix. On the kettle is one of my favorite ways to do cornbread because it just cooks so fast and it gives it that smoky flavor. It's just truly amazing. I was a little afraid I had overfilled my pan here because it is self-rising, but luckily we didn't have any spillage and it turned out perfect. Thanks to the 6 tablespoons of butter in the recipe and the bacon grease, I had no issues with it sticking to the pan. Full disclosure here, this is not Texas style chili. I'm in Georgia. We don't do food rules, so there are going to be beans. Just going to give you warning. There you go. I use light kidney beans, dark kidney beans, and a can of chili beans. I like to use salsa for my tomato base. You can use whatever you like. I'm using a Texas style chili mix and Texas Pete. So there you go. There is a little bit of Texas in here. But yeah, I'm using some water to kind of thin it out a little bit and a little bit more salsa. Just add whatever you like. The kettle and the FireBaskets did an awesome job. Looking at this, I'm not really sure why I left the handles sticking out on either side of the FireBasket. That's didn't even think about it until now that I'm watching it back. So obviously I could have rotated it around to where they're not sticking out. But I did have some heavy duty fire gloves to move the pot back into the house. So it wasn't an issue. But yeah, don't be like me. Rotate it to where the handles are not sitting over the hottest part of the grill. I really wish we had smell-o-vision. This smells amazing. Now, I am a dipper, but I'm also a sopper, so I like to kind of sop up the juices with my cornbread. If I'm using like the crackers or like scoop chips, I like to add sour cream and cheese to my chili, but if I'm just eating it with cornbread, I just eat it like it is. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's good. Oh, so good. The cornbread turned out perfect on the grill. All those beans are so delicious and so controversial. How is that possible? A little piece falls off, that's good. Just mix it up, and you know that bite's gonna be amazing. I don't like to eat on camera, but everybody says, you need to eat your food, you need to try your food. Of course it's delicious, why would I keep making it? Anyways, you gotta give it a try. I'm just speechless.